Good morning, students. In front of you is Madam Charity, and I would like to present our shortened lesson. Last lesson we were in Unit 1, and this is the continuation of our Unit 1, where we were today to begin with short forms for common words. We are looking at short forms for common words today, so welcome as we begin. To look at short forms for common words in Unit 1, in our books in page 4. So when you look at the book, we have those short forms and phrases, and in each and every unit, it ends with the short forms and phrases where you are supposed to practice them. You memorize them and you drill them daily for speed so that you can increase your speed. So use your textbook and then drill them one by one. Drill as many times as you can in order to increase your speed. Short forms for common words. These are we see that they are words that are common in each and every passage in our dictation. Every paper that we get in our NEC examination council, when we get the dictation, it has these short forms and phrases. So these are common words that you get them each and every time. So they come every now and then. And therefore, we are going to look at them in this Unit 1. So now, number 1, we have a short form B. Short form B, which is drilled by using a stroke of B on the line, stroke of B on the line, stroke of B on the line. Remember, the stroke of B is a heavy stroke. Stroke of B is a heavy stroke. So drill faster, increase your speed. We have short form it, and it's drilled using stroke of T, a light stroke. Stroke of T on the line, it. Drill as you pronounce the word. Drill as you pronounce the word using a light stroke. Then we have short form do, where we use a stroke of D on the line. Stroke of D on the line is a heavy stroke. Drill faster, increase your speed. Drill as many times as you can in order to increase your speed. We also have short form which is drilled by using the stroke of che. We use the stroke of che on the line, and the stroke of che is a light stroke. Drill faster to increase your speed as you pronounce the word which. Then we have short form to, which is drilled using an abbreviated stroke of P on the line. An abbreviated stroke of P on the line. You drill it on the line. It's a light stroke. You drill faster as you pronounce to, short form to. We have another short form to, stroke of two, short form to, stroke of two. And this one is represented by an abbreviated B on the line. An abbreviated B on the line. You drill it on the line, two. You drill faster as you pronounce the word. Then we have short form but. Short form but. Pronounce it but. So we drill it on the line with an abbreviated T. An abbreviated T on the line. You drill faster as you increase your speed. Then we have short form who. Short form who. Pronounce it who. Who is indicated by an abbreviated J, an abbreviated stroke of J on the line, an abbreviated J on the line, and then you drill faster as you pronounce the word. Then we have short form the or short form the. Short form the is drilled represented by a dot, just a heavy dot on the line, and this is short form the. Short form the. increase your speed as you drill as many times as you can. Then we have short form his, toko his. Short form his, toko his, which is represented by a small circle. Is represented by a small circle on the line. A small circle on the line represents is toko his. Is toko his. Then we have short form of objects stroke objected. Object stroke objected is represented by the stroke of B on the line and then stroke of J. Object objected. Object objected. A stroke of B and then stroke of J represents object stroke objected. Then we have something to note here. There is something to note here where we can add a hash circle on this short form. For example, we have the word objects, where we drill using the same outline, but then we had the hash circle objects. Objects. We had the hash circle on that word objects. 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 The circle is added on that. Then the next is the bracing. The next one is bracing. Now, when you talk about bracing, we are referring to these are the braces, the words whereby we join. We join two short forms together. We call them braces. A brace is we say that to help in rapid writing shorthand words, so we often join. We join those short forms. We join two words together in order to increase our speed. For example, we have the word but, which. We are joining short form but and which. We also join short form who, his. Short form who and his. We also join short form it and his. It his. Then we have short form his and it is it. And then we have short form his and to. So short form but and which, but which. We are going to drill it like this. But which. But which. Using a light stroke. Make sure it's a light stroke. An abbreviated T on the line and then stroke of J. But which. But which. But which. This one you drill as you increase your speed. Then we have short form who and S circle, his. Who his. Who his. Who his. Who his. Who his. So you join short form who and short form his. Then we have short form it and his. It his. It his. It is. It is. It is. It his. It is. That is how we drill short form. The braces it his. So that is a brace, it his. And then we have is it, short form his and it. This is a brace where we now begin with the S circle and then the stroke of T is hit, is hit, is hit, is hit, is hit, is it, is it, is hit. That is another brace. And then we have is to. Another brace is to, where we begin with this circle and short form to. Is to, is to, is to, is to, is to, is to. So those are the braces we have, and then we have some consonant strokes also represent braces. We have some other consonant strokes like 5%. These are consonant words or consonant strokes. 5%, and we have 20% per annum. So this is how we drill this now. If you in your dictation you get such a word 5%, you drill the finger 5 and then you use stroke of P. 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. You drill, you increase your speed as you drill. Then we have the other one is the 20% per annum. You use the stroke of P. You double the stroke of P. The first P represents percent and the other one represents per annum. 20% per annum, 20% per annum, 20% per annum, 20% per annum with a stroke of P. Then below that we have another part. We have a tikida. We have a tikida. I would like us to look at another part, tikida. We have another subheading, tikida. The normal the that you know. This is if a word ends with the, that is what we are calling tikida. In shorthand, we pronounce it as tikida. And this is just a small, light, slanting tick at the end of a word. It is a small, slanting, light, slanting tick at the end of a word, and it represents the. That is tikida. And then we have examples of words which are drilled using tikida. We have the word pay the. And then this word, the tick is written either upward. We can drill the tick upward. Either we drill it upward like this, or we drill it downward. Are we together? We can drill it upward. It can be drilled upward, or you drill it downward. You drill it downward. So we have a upward and a downward tikida. So where you can drill it downward like that. So this one will depend. Whichever the form is sharp angle. Whichever will form the sharp angle, that is where you will drill the tick. So we have the word pay the, which will be drilled with the word P, the, pay the, pay the, pay the, pay the, pay the. So we are using the stroke of P on the line and then stroke off and the tikida. Then you indicate the vowel there for the word pay. Then we have be the, be the, be the. Short form B joined with the, tikida. That is how we drill be the. And then we have short form 2 joined with tikida. So it's to the, 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 to the. Then we have which the, which the, which the, short form which, and then tikida. Then we have is the, is the. We have short form is joined with the. So is the, is the, is the, is the, is the, is the. This is how we drill is the, is like that. Then we have to do the, to do the, to do the, to do the, to do the. Short form to, and then short form do, and then tikida. Then we have is the. Is the is another short form combined with the tikida. Is the, 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 is the. So you are supposed to differentiate is the and we have is the. We have is the, and then we have is 2. This is 2, sorry. This is 2. Short form 2. Is 2. We have is the and is 2. So look at the direction of the tikida. When you look at the direction of tikida, there is a slight difference in that tikida. The next part is the punctuations. We are going to look at punctuations. Punctuations is the next. So we have punctuations in each and every passage and every reading that we get in our dictation. You'll meet with some punctuation marks that are there, and then we are going to look at those special punctuation marks and how they are drilled and how they are used in shorthand. We have punctuations like capital letter, full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, we have an hyphen, we have dash, then we have brackets, we have punctuation paragraph, we have the other one is called stroke or oblique. Then we have another one is underline. Or whole word. Whole word in capital. Capital letter. So this is how we represent. If a word is supposed to be drilled using capital letter, if a word begins with a capital letter, for example, we want to drill the word Mombasa, Nairobi, account department, etc. So we want to show that this word in our shorthand drillings, we want to show that this word begins with a capital letter. This particular word begins with a capital letter. So to show that, we are supposed to indicate below the drilling, below the outline that you have drilled, you are supposed to indicate these signs. You are supposed to indicate these signs like this below the line. You indicate 2 lines like this below the line, and they represent capital letter. Then to show that the sentence ends there, to show the full stop. In shorthand, this is how we drill it. The full stop is drilled like this. And then to show that the sentence is a question mark. There is a question mark at the end of the sentence. You indicate it like this. The question mark is like this. You drill as many times as you can in order to increase your speed. Then we have exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is drilled using this sign Then we have an hyphen. And hyphen now, it is represented by two small lines above the line. Unlike the one for capital, the capital letter is represented by these signs below the line, but an hyphen is representing, it is represented above the line. You drill them above the line. Then to indicate that there is a dash, you are supposed to indicate this sign above the line. It represents a dash, that there is a dash in between a word. And then to show that there are brackets, you indicate these signs like this. These signs represent the brackets. If a word is in brackets, this is how you indicate them, like that. Then to show that a new paragraph begins at that point, to show that a new paragraph begins at that particular point, you indicate two parallel lines across the line, like this. Two parallel lines like this across the line. They show that there is a new paragraph begins at that sentence. And then to show that there is a stroke, like you want to show the word is to her. So to show that stroke, you indicate with that sign. That sign will indicate the stroke, like that, across the line. Then to show that a whole sentence is underlined, or a certain title of a passage is supposed to be underlined, or you want to show that it should be written in capital letters and then underlined, you show this using a wavy line. A wavy line below the line, like that. That is below the words that you have drilled using shorthand drills. And that is all with that. That marks the end of our units. Unit 1. What follows is the short forms and phrases practice, where you are supposed to, this is your assignment now, you are supposed to do them, you drill them, and you also transcribe them in longhand words. You transcribe them in longhand. You have practical dictation also, and at the end we have theory check. So make sure that you do that assignment and drill them neatly and then clearly, and make sure you drill as many times as you can for practice. So this is in page 6. Page 6 is where we get our assignment, the last page.